everyone, it's Miss Dragonfly back again, here to bring you another segment on love, relationships and life. Now, a big issue that I need to cover is the issue of children. This is very important and something that we should never compromise on. There is a biological instinct in all of us to procreate, even more so for women than it is men, because there's a limited time for women in order to do so. And for this reason, she should always be upfront and honest about this issue and what she wants in her goal as part of her goals. So there is no use going along with your partner, just to make him happy if he doesn't want kids. And pretend to be okay about it, or to try to keep the peace, because you are going to end up resenting him and being angry with him once your window of opportunity closes, because then you cannot change your mind and you cannot reverse your decision at all. Typically, for a man, he's not in a hurry for children. For a woman, there is more time pressure. She should never feel pressured to give in to her partner's wishes or make him happy, go along with her partner. Okay, the decision should always be hers and hers alone. And men, please be upfront and honest. And even if you feel your partner's not as passionate about not wanting kids as you do, you probably best not to go there, because if she's not honest, and because later on, if you feel some doubt, and there's doubt there, later on, if she's not able to have, if her window of opportunity passes, she's going to resent you, and the relationship will fall apart because of that. It will continue to brew in her. That is the way it is. A man can biologically have children throughout his life, so time is not as pressing. However, if he wants children and his partner doesn't, then he's still going to be unhappy. So an example is Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Now, reportedly, Brad wanted children and Jennifer wanted to wait, or didn't want to have kids back then. And so he felt unhappy, and when he met a woman that wanted kids in Angelina Jolie, he left to go with her. So this is an example where if your desire for children doesn't match, then the accommodating partner will not be happy. And so unhappiness breeds resentment. Resentment would lead to a relationship breakup, either sometime down the track, or they'll leave their partner for someone else that wants the same thing if they meet them, once they meet them. This case would be a woman who has given up her desire to have children to please her partner, while reassuring him all along that she's fine with not having kids. She also doesn't want to have kids and that sort of things. But then when she hits her 40s and the window of opportunity passes, then she's going to be feel angry and resentful for her partner, that it's slipped, the window her opportunity has slipped by. But of course she can't tell her partner as well all that time, because she had told him she didn't want children. Then she might even lash out at her partner for putting her in this situation where she wanted kids all along. And it's a terrible situation. Her partner wouldn't have been none the wiser about her having kids. He thought she'd always never wanted it, the same as him. It's a terrible situation, as then either she would leave because she can't stay anymore because she can't cope with it, because he's the person that brought her in this situation, and he would find the situation intolerable because either the person having this anger thrown towards him, or him having the guilt of causing her to be in this situation, then he would leave as well. It's please do not end up in this situation. I'll say it again. If you want kids, even the slightest chance you want kids, be upfront and honest with your partner from the beginning. Okay, do not go along and thinking maybe he will change his mind. He'll change his mind later on, or or men, please do not say yeah I also want kids just to please her when you really don't want it. Because if you really don't want kids, she's probably not the right person for you. There's probably a lady out there that also doesn't want children that would be perfect for you. Okay, so there is someone for everyone out there, and someone that will also want our heart's desire. So choose that person instead. One of the things I touched on last week is regarding career and financial aspirations. Now, if you're both go-getters and want to achieve much in your career and want to build your financial empire, then that's great, absolutely great, because you are going to also get support from your partner to do the same thing. And so together you will achieve much and go far. However, if you are that go-getter and your partner isn't, then what you're going to find is you're practically going to be on your own. So you do all this, but your partner is not going to support you. Either they don't have the desire to support you, or they don't have the skills to support you, or they don't know how to support you because they are of a different mindset to what you are. So this is where incompatibility comes in. So even if you're compatible in a lot of other things, like the same type of movies or music or whatever, to me that's not a significant compatibility factor anyway. But you are going to find yourself feeling very alone. The go-getter person would end up not respecting their more laid-back partner because they're not having that same desire, skill that they absolutely love. Okay, and this also comes down to respect, but I will go into respect in a later video because it's very important. A lot of people throw the word respect around, but they really don't grasp the concept of respect or how important it is or how respect comes. So that would come out later. I'll cover that later. Relationship experts and books would say that in order for you to figure out what is the right partner for you, then you need to make a list of deal breakers. Heard of that one? Yeah, make a list, things like smoking, excessive drinking, boring, and infidelity. Now, the problem with that is that you don't really know what your deal breakers are until you really experience them. Yeah? And the list that that are printed on these books and what relationship experts say to avoid, these generic ones wouldn't be the same for everyone. I mean, take smoking for instance. If you're a smoker, you're not going to have a problem with a partner being a smoker as well, because you both like the same thing. There's no problem. Also, if you are more quiet and the unadventurous type, then being boring, you're not going to have a problem with someone who's also boring, because you both like the same thing and you both feel comfortable with each other. There's no problem. So it's very difficult, and so the best way is to just remember you need to match those 3 points. Okay, being able to get along just by being yourself, having the same values, and having the same goals. Because then everything else will flow from that. It doesn't matter what your values are, doesn't matter what your goals are, doesn't matter about your personality, as long as you match up with those three things. As long as your partner matches up with you. And that is the main thing. That concludes the 3 main points. Now for this week's survey, just click on the link that will take you directly to the survey page. Then you can put your view across as to what you think the term life partner actually means. And I will discuss the results of that next week. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button and share with all your friends. As before, if you'd like discussion with me about either your own relationship, or you would like some relationship coaching or life coaching or life reading, then click on the link to my website and you can book a session through me, and I will get in contact with you about arranging a time through Skype. Okay, so, and a reminder again, I will be uploading my videos every Thursdays in the Asia Pacific, or Wednesdays everywhere else. So until next time, bye for now.